Welcome everyone to Talented Universe on this, whatever it is, 28th of August in 2026. And we have a very special guest from the Archon. But first, I'd like to say hi to Marcia. Marcia, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing great. Down here in Northeast Florida, hanging out, ready to chat.
Cool. Now, I just want to remind people in the audience, we cannot talk about future episodes at all. Please do not post questions about that for Ryan. We will not post them, just so you know. And I don't want to hear people say, you didn't post my comment. And I said, because you talked about season 3 after episode 5. We are only going up to episode 5. So please, please, please be respectful to all of us so it doesn't take us more time to sift through comments. Mr. Ryan, it has been almost 2 years since you were here with us.
Oh, it's been long, man. It's been long, but we're back. Finally. Excited. Let's do it. Can't wait.
Now, you can't wait. So you can't wait to talk about it, or you just can't be glad when it's all over with?
No, bro, I can't wait to talk about it. Like, glad when it's all over. Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. No, bro, I mean, yeah, we shot this season like a year and a half ago, so it's been a while. And then even before that, obviously everyone knows about the wait between season 2 and 3. Like, trust me, like, the cast and everyone involved felt it as much as the audience. So yeah, it's been long. So
it has been long, and it is just so ridiculous. But before Marcia gets to you, I have got to ask you, how much fun, did you have being in that cave?
Listen, man, so that cave, I feel like everyone that worked in that cave didn't like it as much as I did.
Really?
Yeah. Well, no, listen, man, it was tough to shoot in for the crew, because it's quite a confined space, and dude, like, the amount of people that slipped over, like, we lost count, because it was like a concrete floor, but there was a bunch of stones over it, and it just got really slippy. So people just kept slipping, and that was just like, it got quite like like, you know, worried about everyone's safety. It was fine. It was absolutely fine. But I love shooting the cave, mostly because of my costume. I look like a Sith Lord. Like, you know, I look like I was from like Dune or Star Wars or something. So
you did, yes, you did.
I like this. I like the cave, whole cave song. It was fun. It was different as well. It was different for Angus. It was different for the show. Yeah, it was fun, and I really enjoyed. I sort of had the idea that they wanted to have Angus and Kelly make up a little bit, and I think, you know, this was, what better way to sort of squash the beef, you know, than to
put you in a room together that you can't get out.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. I think me and Sam had a great time, but some of the crew could have done without it probably.
Yeah, because I mean, to be perfect, it looked like, especially outside in the corridors, it looked like it was enclosed. I mean, unless they did some visual effects, but it looks like it was just enclosed. So I just can't imagine trying to film in that and getting right angles. So
yeah, well, it just like how we shoot with the Ark spaceship, it was all built in a warehouse. Again, like, I don't know how these guys do it, but they made it look incredible. Like,
they did.
It's definitely been my favorite. Yeah, I'd probably say it's been my favorite location to shoot this season. You know, it's not the end of the caves. Like, we do see them throughout the season.
Yeah, well, we see them in episode 5 too. I mean, that shocked me.
Yeah, we keep going back. We keep going back, and it's great. Like, the crystals, like, just the light, thing, like, it's really great. And like, the cave people, are so interesting. Every time I get asked, like, if I could play like another character on the show, I always think about one of them, because they're just so
Oh, is that? It didn't used to be that season 1. That wasn't the character you wanted. Because
No, I want to be Strickland this time.
Yes, but now you've seen up new characters and you've got a new.
Yeah. Still Strickland though. Like Pavlo's the GOAT. So, but I can't. I could never do it as well as him. So he can do it.
Yeah, you'll allow him, huh?
I'll allow him, and I will stick to Angus. Will be my. I care too much about Angus.
Yeah, Linda says the walls look like they were made out of painted styrofoam. They probably were.
Yeah, I think they were.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm sure they were, because they can do a lot with styrofoam. I have been shocked with some of the stuff that that they have done.
Yeah, I think they were. Thinking back, actually, yeah.
Okay, I got to post this because you'll get a kick out of this. Sharnat says, "Hey, Ryan and fellow alcoholics, I hope you've been well. It's Nathan, your resident gift maker, in zombie form, as it is 2 a.m. in Australia."
Oh, dude, thank you so much for watching, man. 2 a.m.
Yeah, he says, "I'm going to get up at 2 a.m. to watch Ryan."
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. And the gifts. The gifts are great. We love the gifts.
Yeah, I haven't had time yet to look at some of them that he's done. I hope he's done a lot of ones in the cave. That's all I can say. So
yeah, the cave's the best.
Cave's the best. Marsha, I'm going to turn it over to you before I talk Ryan's ear off.
Good show. Okay. Hi, Ryan. Yes. I kind of want to go back in what I call the Wayback Machine, which I'm gonna put this up. This is the Wayback Machine. That's Mr. Peabody and Sherman from an old cartoon, and they put a coin in the Wayback Machine and they go back. We're gonna go back in Angus's Wayback Machine to okay. This is season.
Oh my, look at him.
Who is that?
Who is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my.
You had the glasses and
I know. So innocent.
Yeah. And just to contrast, this is season 3 after you got out of the cave. And your development as a character along the way from Angus first season and Angus now, how do you keep Angus a little fresh? Because you come to know the character. We know Angus so well. Are there little things that you put in that are new for Angus?
Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that like every time we revisit the arc, quite a significant amount of time has passed. I think, I approach it differently every time. The first season, I was fresh out of drama school. The drama school training I got was fantastic, but I was very new. I was very fresh, and I feel like every actor says this. Drama school is amazing, but there's nothing like learning it on set and like the experience you get from actually doing it. I guess you could really say that about anything. So yeah, season 1, I sort of just had no idea what I was doing. Like, I had my technique and everything that I got from drama school, but yeah, once you get there and there's this massively expensive camera in front of you and all these lights and all these people and a boom mic and a bunch of extras and green screen, it's just a different game. It really is. Like, they can't really teach you that at drama school. So I was sort of learning on the job. Reese, who plays Ian and Lane, like, just really, really, I remember he really, really helped me along in season 1. He was just really, really helped me with camera technique and eye lines and just how to work with the camera. So season 1 was really sort of just like learning as I go. Season 2 was a weird season for me because Angus essentially dies at the end of season 1. He should be dead, and he's only alive because his, at the time, worst enemy's blood was put into him and was saved. And I spent, you know, a good amount of time unconscious and like in med bay and recovering. So yeah, and it was also, it felt weird because I'd never revisited a character before either. So it was sort of like, how do I revisit Angus? But something massive happened to him. How do I make that affect him? And I also work with the fact that he's very young, and I know when I was his age, and I feel like when everyone was very young, like you change a lot. Those teenage years, you know, that you just change a lot. So I always wanted to sort of explore that with him, but dialed it up to 1,000,000, because this is a kid who, instead of going to school, coming back and playing video games, doing homework, seeing his mates, is instead waking up, trying to save the world, and almost dying every day. So what does that look like on a kid, you know? So every time I revisit him, I want to just change him a bit, and not so much that everyone's like, who is this guy? Like when we watch Angus, we see that kid, especially in episode 1 of season 3. I wanted to get that spark back in his eye, because season 2 he was down in the dumps like all the time. So when he finds his tablet and he's got these scenes with Trust and he's so excited, I wanted to get that that energy back that he had about fixing up the biodome with Garnett and being like, oh my god, I can make a farm on the ship and it's gonna be amazing. Wanted to get that back with the tablet and Trust, which, you know, didn't last very long because he gets kidnapped immediately and held above a lava pit. But yeah, this season in particular, I went straight back to the drawing board. It'd been a while between season 2 and 3, as everyone knows. I tried my best. Yeah, agony. Honestly, the cast and everyone involved knows it more than anyone. But yeah, I sort of went back to the drawing board. I hadn't acted in a while. I tried my best to sort of keep up my acting craft, but it's hard when you're not working. So I reached out to an acting coach and just worked with him throughout season 3, every week, every episode, every script, every scene. And yeah, just really sort of went back to the drawing board as an actor. It felt like I was acting for the first time again in some ways. Learning a whole new technique. I don't want to speak too much about it, but like, yeah, it just felt like I was new again, which was really exciting. And I think when you do play a character for a lot of times, I feel like it can get stale if you're not careful, and it can be easy to fall into the trap of, oh, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, this is Angus. I know what I'm doing. I just learn my lines, turn up and say them. Not saying I fell into that trap at all. I actually tried to get out of that trap by, you know, sort of digging a bit deeper and getting a new acting teacher. So yeah, I tried my best to sort of bring something different this season, more of myself. I think I brought a bit more of myself to the character this season. Hopefully it worked. You know, hopefully people like it. So yeah, I can't wait to, you know, continue with whether that be Angus on another season or you know, another project. Yeah, so hopefully people like it.
When I love this scene. This
is one of my favorite scenes. I love it.
So tell me, and we loved it. And then the reaction when.
yeah. I think I love Paul. Paul's just like, he's a great guy. He's like so much fun to act with as well. Yeah, we just had a laugh with those scenes, and that we have a bit more coming up as well. And we love to throw in some improvisation when we can. And yeah, I think it's a great. I love those scenes between Angus and Trust because there's a lot of similarity there. I think Angus probably when he first, you know, if we think all the way back to season 1 when we had that flashback to them still on Earth, or were they just in orbit or something, and they saw the hologram of Trust. I feel like Angus, when he saw that, was sort of like, you know, oh my god, this is like essentially like someone, like an icon. Like this is a guy that I look up to and can't wait to, you know, hopefully meet one day and everything. and now this is this is a guy that he spends every day with, and we see I think it's in episode 5, the new episode, where they're in that sort of boardroom or the office, and we see sort of that Trust speaking and saying like, no, they're not humans or something. And sorry, I'm really trying hard to remember what we did a year and a half ago. And like you see Angus' reaction sort of rolling. Yeah, we sort of see Angus' reaction. He's like rolling his eyes at Trust, which, oh my God, he would never have done back in like season 1 or something. But yeah, I think yeah. But the scenes between Angus and Trust, we've got some more coming up. They're great.
And you talked about the growth of the character of Angus. This was a bit
intense.
Of a serious take.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, I was incredibly happy with how Angus was wrote this season. I thought the writers did a great job with the season in general. But every time I got a script for season 3, I was just like just fist pumping. I was like, yes, this is great. But those scenes in particular, the sort of heart to hearts between Angus and Kelly, and that bit about his backstory. I'm constantly curious as to how these characters were on Earth and like how they went about everyday life, because we see them in such extraordinary scenarios. They're constantly having to fix a radiation leak or fix the fact that like there's no food on the ship, and there's a hole in the ship, and there's a bomb, and there's a thing, and there's this, like, they're constantly having to deal with that. How were they at school, or how were they just at home? Like, it's something I'm sure all of the actors in the show have thought about. But yeah, when I read that scene, I was just sort of over the moon. I was like, oh, this is a window into his life. Like, oh my God, I've not gotten any of this thus far. So this is great. So
Very deep.
it was fun to tackle. I knew I wanted it to hit a bit hard. And yeah, I think it was great to shoot. Sam's a great scene partner. And it was just, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I hope people appreciate
it. It hit hard, because we usually think of thought of Angus as, happy go lucky, kind of and very mostly upbeat. You did have a crisis when you felt out of place and you felt that the Archer 15ers had kind of taken over your role. But then this was truly a look into your past, which we hadn't really gotten. So I appreciated that that added depth of your character. Yeah.
100%.
Looking forward to seeing where that goes. Michael?
Of course.
Sure. He has in this. He says, the GIF I made last night was from episode 4 in the cave with Angus and Kelly. I made it as a split screen GIF and flipped Angus's clip so he'd be looking in.
That's a master at work. You know what I mean? the flipping so he'd be that's up for eye lines. That's a master at work right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Amazing.
What up to episode 5? What has been your favorite scene in season 3 to act in?
Oh, to act in. To act in, I really enjoyed the lava pit that Angus and Kelly were sort of being suspended above. That was just a lot of imagination. That was us walking out of the cave to a bunch of orange lights and green screen, and then being like, there's a massive lava pit and it's sort of like rising towards you guys. And us just like freaking out and running back in. That was a lot of fun. I loved the whole that whole scene, yeah, starting with the noise quieting down and us getting up, the door opening, and it's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I felt really in it in that scene as well, because it was so because the cave is so one of the things I appreciate about this show. I understand in a lot of film and TV that it is just a room full of green, but what they do with this is they do build a lot of the set. And like that cave, you know, we could shoot 360 in that cave. Like it's all there. There's not a part of it that's like that's just there and everything. So when that door rises and we can see out for the first time, yeah, it was just fun to just play with your imagination and be scared and you know, and be like, what's out there, you know, like, well, who are these people? So yeah, I'd probably say that. I could put, oh man, that puzzle scene. That puzzle scene. That's got to be up there with my least. Oh, you've got a picture, yeah. That's up there with my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Oh my goodness. All right, so this is a prime example of something that looks great on screen and super quick and easy and fantastic. But in reality, so this is how it went, right? This is how it went. So I come back from lunch. We've been shooting in the cave all day. Come back from lunch. All right, we're shooting the puzzle scene. Fantastic, cool. Go into the cave, and they're like, okay, Ryan, here's the puzzle that we want you to solve. And I'm like, okay. And they've like jumbled up all the pieces. And they're like, yeah, so we need you to solve it in the scene. And I'm like, right. I'm crap at puzzles. Like I am no genius when it comes to puzzles. But if you think about it, like I've got to solve this puzzle in about 15 seconds, like every time, every take. That ain't happening. Like it just wasn't happening. So I quickly caught on to that. I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. So whilst they were setting up the shot, luckily, you know, as film and TV is, like there's a lot of waiting around. So as I was setting up the shot, I just sat there with this puzzle. I was like, how am I going to do this? So what I did was I got all the pieces. So I made the puzzle. Boom, there it is. And I took each piece and placed them somewhere where I knew they would be. And I just again and again and again, about 20, 30, 40 times before we shot, and then in between scenes as they were turning around and doing the different angles, would just continuously practice the same order, like the same thing. All right, that bit goes there, that bit goes there, that bit goes there, that bit goes there. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Cool. Take it apart. Do it again. Take it apart. Do it again. So it became like a memory thing more than like a flipping heck. What bit goes there? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, looking back at that scene, it looks so quick and so like, oh, Angus is a genius. He can solve puzzles really quickly. And yeah, it was tough. But you know, that's filmmaking. That's problem solving. You know what I mean?
And now I have to ask you this, Ryan. After you practiced over and over and over again, and again and again and again, how many times have you dreamed that in your dreams?
Yeah, I would like be like talking in my sleep, like, no, that bit doesn't go there. No. Yeah, I had nightmares. About. No, it was fine. But I was relieved. That look you see on my face when the door opens and like the celery comes in or whatever it is, that's just real. Yeah, that's just relief. That's like, yes, I'm done with the puzzle. Oh man.
Yeah, that was intense. That door was intense. I mean, yeah. I mean, I laughed. Well, you know, to myself after I'd seen it twice or three times. When the door comes in and it crushes. Now I can't remember what it was because I laughed so hard.
The tray.
It crushed the
shovel. Yeah.
The shovel. It crushed that coming through, and then later when you're pulling the person through, and then you were going like, "Oh, the door's gonna come down on him."
Yeah, Kelly's like, quick, go through. I'm like, you saw what it did to that tray, dude. If I get what's the line or something? It's like, if I get crushed, that's on you. Or
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that scene as well was great when I come up on the other side and there's just all those people surrounding me. That was fun to shoot. Yeah, this was all fun. I made a terrible mistake though during that scene. I mean, I'm sure you see me like dolphin dive into frame wait, is it that scene or it might be the one before? It's the one before. I like dolphin dive into frame when we're trying to get out and then it closes on us.
Right.
I did that in the first take, and they were like, "Yep, that's great, we got that." And then I realized how much it hurt my arms to like dive and like just get shredded with the stones. And I was like, I got to do this for another 2 hours, however long it took to shoot. Yeah, grave, naive young actor mistake there, but you know, it was fine. It was good. I survived.
Yeah,
my
I assume they didn't give you any pads or anything underneath it.
No, but what it ended up being was just for like the wides and stuff. I would do it, and then when it was a lot closer, I would sort of just like be kneeling, like on the cameras here. I'd be kneeling, and I'd be like, oh, and then go down as if I like dive. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool.
What is it like? What has it been like? Just the difference when you basically have some people on the ship, some people on the planet. Do you get to see all of them very often, or does it vary?
Like the cast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, less so. Because most of the cast stay in the same location.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone that like stays in the hotel,
You see them
every day. Yeah, every day we're at breakfast together and at lunch and dinner, and we played this card game like every evening. You know Monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a card version of it called Monopoly Deal, I think it's called Monopoly Deal. And yeah, we would play that like every night, and it was like the best. But yeah, the actors that didn't stay at the hotel that I didn't have scenes with, I would straight up like never see. Like there were characters in the show that like I just never met. Like people that come and go.
Right.
I would just never meet. And it's the same. Like that's been the case since season 1 though. Like there's been characters that have had a short spell on the show, and if they don't stay at the hotel, like I don't really see them.
And if they're not in a scene with you, then you don't see them. So.
Yeah, and I think Angus is a character that has a lot of one-to-one scenes, and you know when he does have a group scene, it's usually the same people. Especially now we're on home base. Like if it's a group scene, it will obviously just be the home base gang. So yeah, but that's great as well because like people like Daniel, who plays a Vega. Like I've never acted with him before and like never done a scene with him. I know he's relatively new, but
you never. You're right. You haven't.
No, until this season, and
wow.
Yeah, and he's the best. He's great. So
yeah, we've had him on the show a couple of times. He's actually come and co-hosted and helped me out when one of my co-hosts got sick.
Really? Oh, he's the best.
Yeah, he's come a couple of times, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, but okay, I better go back to Marcia. Marcia, I'm sorry.
So when you finally get out of the cave,
yes,
and you're back, and actually you're in Med Bay when this scene takes place, and in the foreground we see Garnett and Kabir who are hashing things over from a disagreement that they had, working things out. But in the background, I like this because there's you and Alicia. And I thought that from a director's point of view, did they work that out with you so that they told you, while this is going on in the foreground, we want you?
Yeah, I mean, funnily enough, that's the first scene I shot for this season. that one in Medbay.
Oh.
Yeah, that which was really like on its head, like really confusing, because like I had to sort of act like I had been through this massively traumatic experience with the cave, but I hadn't done it yet. So it was like one of those classic filmmaking things where
out of order.
My character's going through something that I haven't done yet. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, and I remember being incredibly nervous for that scene because everyone. Oh, that was it as well. I came out to Serbia a month later than everyone else, because the cave. Obviously, I spent the first 4 episodes in the cave. Hadn't been entirely finished yet. So they brought me out a month after everyone else, and everyone had already been, shooting these like first few episodes, and everyone's all, warmed up and everything, and I'm there like going straight in. And I was very nervous, but I don't think they necessarily. I think they might have told me in Stace, we'll be in the background of this shot. I don't remember what we were sort of talking about or doing, but it's a nice scene. It's essentially the first time Angus and Alicia can sort of sit down and just chill together since season 2. So I like that scene. It was fun.
Yeah, when and again when you finally are released, and then you and Alicia go out into the woods, you're out in the open again for the first time, and I love this shot because I've never seen you're so glad to be playing in dirt again.
Yeah, he loves it. He's like a pig, just playing around in the dirt.
You're collecting samples and ready to get back to what you as a character.
It's very rare we see Angus do what he's actually trying to do. He's always getting captured or something's happening to him, or he's getting stabbed. Again, like another great scene. Like it was one that I just picked up and saw in a new script and was like, I mean, other than like, I say some gobbledygook in that scene. I don't even remember what it was. But that was fun. To play around with, like, Angus is back with his babies, with his like, I don't know. I just related it to stuff that I'm really interested in, because I'm not the biggest like green thumb. I'm not the biggest. Sorry to ruin the illusion, but I'm not like the biggest. That's my mum. My mum loves gardening, and you should see our garden. Like, she's got a bunch of plants out there. It was fun to just be back in his world, for him to feel comfortable and to have fun, especially with his girlfriend. Like that's got to be like one of the best feelings. I just love that bit where she hands him the little beetle or whatever it is. It's like so romantic. Like, oh, thank you very much. But again, in classic arc fashion, doesn't last long before something happens and we find that body. So
speaking of romantic, now they showed it to us, so here we go.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my, you got the screenshot ready, dude.
She worked on that for a while, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure, going frame from frame.
I did. I wanted to get the right shot.
A print screen, that one there. Flipper there, yeah. That was funny, man. That was funny. I mean that's a funny scene. Like that's I love doing that bit of like Angus being distracted with what's going on with the bird and the samples. That was funny. That was so fun. I haven't seen that scene yet, but I just remember it just being funny to shoot. Yeah, Stacey's reaction just being like, "Eyes over here, man. What are we doing? What's going on over there?" Another like behind the scenes thing, that there's a shot of me putting the code into the door, right? Like to lock the door.
Yeah. Yes. Locking the
this
door.
Is like this is like the like, I found it so hard to put that code into the door. I don't know why. I can't even remember why. I don't even remember why. I just kept getting it wrong. I don't know if my like my hands were like covering the numbers too much, or like I think I put a wrong code in one time. Like we had like, I think we shot that bit like right at the end of the scene. We'd done the scene, right, we've got to get the insert of my hands doing the code, and they were like, you blocked it a bit too much again. I was like, yeah. And they're like, I think that was the wrong code. I was like, this has got to be the easiest thing to do, but I just couldn't do it, you know. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, great scene, yeah.
And to sort of cap the whole lab scene, I'd like to say welcome to the no shirt club. For
oh my, look at them.
and right after that, because right after that we get,
dude, I know, I was so annoyed. I couldn't believe the timing. Right off, like it goes from Angus topless, and it's like, yeah, okay, that's all right, that's fine. He's doing his thing. Cut. Richard Fleischman. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my, at least warn me. Like, do you know what I mean? I should have done the dehydration thing. I should have hit the gym a bit more. Yeah, but I mean, look, Angus isn't the most muscular character. That's my excuse. Angus isn't the most strong guy in the world. So, yeah, he's allowed to be a bit on the thin side, you know? But yeah, they done me dirty with that. Cutting straight to Richard after me. I'm going to have some words.
Well, it shows, Angus is maturing, and, we...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my! They love to get my top off though. This is not the first time. Like they got my top off last season a lot because of obviously the operation. I let that one slide. I was like, that's fair enough. He's got to have an operation. But then Angus in Alicia's cabin, get that top off again. There you go. Again. So I mean, if you do a fourth season, there's one thing is going to happen, and that's going to be Angus. I mean, said Angus topless. That's a sport that broke, guys. That's, I don't even know if season 4 is happening, but that's happening. Angus will be topless. Oh,
well, and of course the culmination was actually the samples that were taken and were found to be actually earth vegetation and earth birds. So we're not sure where that's going, but it was important for us to look at.
Yeah, for sure. That's such an interesting plot point. I loved, because obviously we're in the unknown as much as you guys are at that time. So when we're shooting episode 5, and that comes up on the screen for me in that moment, I also don't know. Like I also have no idea.
That's cool.
I'm sure if we really begged the showrunners and everyone to give us the information why that's happening, for my character, I need to know. But a lot of the time we don't need to know, and because if our characters don't know, why should the actor? That creates that mystery for us, really, though. So yeah, but that is really interesting. I'm looking forward to for everyone to see where that goes. It's fun.
Okay, let me go into the chat room, Marcia, for a few minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Charmat says something hysterically funny. Angus, aka Plant Guy, you're lucky I've never been to set, as the temptation to change your name on the trailer would be far too high.
Yeah. It's just Angus on the trailer, guys. There's no Plant Boy or
Plant Guy, Plant Boy.
Do they call me Plant Boy this season? Have we had a Plant Boy yet? I don't think.
Well, someone posted a meme. Someone posted a meme that said Plant Boy.
Oh, okay. So the fans are still calling me Plant Boy. That's still happening.
Yeah.
Not in the show.
Yeah. I can't remember. No, there is. I'll spoil one thing. Wait, is there?
As long as you don't get fired. I mean, we don't
get fired. Hopefully, I won't either. But there is. Now, you know what? I'll tease a thing. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'll tease a thing. There is a moment between Angus and another character that involves the whole Plant Boy sort of gag, and it's quite touching. It's quite nice. It's quite I don't know how they're gonna put it together But me and the other actor had the idea like to do this, and Jonathan Glasner loved it. Yeah, it might not be very obvious when you see it, but yeah, maybe if I come back and do if we do like an end of season thing.
Yeah,
maybe
I was gonna ask you at the end. I'll ask you now. I do want you to come back after the season's over with, so you
Absolutely.
don't have to worry about what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'll definitely speak more about it then. But yeah, this is quite a beautiful moment. Yeah,
because it's going to come very quickly.
Yeah,
I know. We're already episode 6 next week. Yeah,
next week. Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday is when it airs here. So, but yeah, and then I don't understand this. ASM OGLU, can you repost that question, because it does not make sense to me, and I won't post it unless it kind of makes sense that I know what you're talking about. So hopefully you're still there. And I think there was one other I wanted to. Oh yeah, this is probably because of lack of sleeping, but I'm now thinking of the song "It's Getting Hot in Here." That was back when we were talking about the lava pit.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So I hate to think what he might come up with a meme for that, but
oh God, I'll leave that with you, bro.
Yeah, because we can never tell. Whatever tell what's going on. But when the arc finally ends in about 20 years, what would you like to do for your next project? What's one of your dreams?
Oh wow, this is a big question, man. I've got like a list of dream roles.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well,
yeah.
Give us one or two that you'd like.
Well, I feel like I've always flipped between every time. Like I've been asked the dream role question a few times, and I always go between like not having one and being like, oh, you know, my next role is my dream role, something like that, you know. But yeah, currently I've got a few in mind. I mean, it would be great if I could speak it into existence. I would absolutely adore to join the Harry Potter TV series.
I thought so. Okay.
You know, as Cedric, Cedric Diggory. That would be a massive dream for me. Yeah, that's a big one. As soon as I saw they were doing a series, I was like, oh, oh, this is cool. So yeah, that would be amazing. I'm a Hufflepuff as well. So you know, yes, that would be great. That would be amazing. He's book 4, so there's season one's Christmas time this year, so there's a little bit to go. But yeah, that's a big one. I would love to do that. And there's one I don't know if I want to say, dude, because like I don't know.
I don't want you to say something you're going to regret later. Like
no, not that, but like I don't know if I say it won't happen. I don't know. I'll give you that one though. There's this. I would love to play Cedric Diggory. I love Harry Potter. It's like my favorite like thing. So to be able to join
Christy, yeah.
A lot of the cast love Harry Potter. So even to join that world would be great. Even if I'm just like an extra, like, you know, that would be amazing. But yeah, Cedric would be fantastic. Like just a dream role. Yeah.
Okay. Marcia, I'll go back to you for some closing thoughts.
One clip that recently came out where you hosted a tour of home base for After the Arc.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I remember this. Oh my. You saw that, huh?
But and I hadn't realized how big the whole set had become.
Oh wow, yeah, it's huge. Yeah, it's like I don't fully remember what I said in that video, but like when I saw it for the first time, like, whoo, it was crazy, and like to see all the extras walking about, like it was an actual like colony. Like was
Mhm.
amazing.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I did a vlog for season 2. I think it was on. It was on after the arc. I did a vlog with me and Pavle in the biodome, and maybe they saw that and was like, let's get him to do something else. You know? Yeah, because that was fun. I like doing the whole that, I don't know, that sort of behind the scenes, those fun. I love the behind the scenes like interviews, like the fun questions. It's a nice sort of break from the constant like shooting, the constant work. It's nice to sort of sit down and be like, you know, what sci-fi character would you like to join the arc or something like that. It's just nice. Or like quick fire, what would you bring to the arc? Like, yeah, it was that kind of thing's fun. So yeah, hopefully people enjoy my tour. I don't even remember what I said. Like, because those kind of things.
It's on YouTube. So
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because those kind of things, they sort of take you at a free moment. You have to be on set.
Yeah.
So like you could have shot the whole day, been in since like 5 a.m. and then right at the end of the day, like, Ryan, could you quickly just do like a tour of home base? And it's like, yeah, sure, guys. You know, and so yeah, I'm completely delirious a lot of the time, not knowing what I'm saying. So hopefully people liked it.
It was fun. It was a fun tour. It was fun. And
Amazing.
you talked about answering what essentially are what fans want to know, fan questions and things like that. And we had talked a little about possibly seeing you live in person and hopefully maybe having you come over to the US for an event or a fan convention.
Yeah.
And how would you like that?
That'd be great. That'd be great. I see, like, you know, like Comic-Con and everything happening. And I've watched, you know, Comic-Con clips since I was so young, you know, whether it be Marvel or Star Wars or whatever. Like, so yeah, to be able to go to something like that would be a dream. That'd be amazing. I've never been. So yeah, to do that would be great.
Fan favorite instantly.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. It'd be great.
So
it'd be great.
Have you practiced your autograph?
How I practice my autographs? Yeah. I mean, I just, I've had the same autograph for like my whole life. So yeah, I remember actually before we like every day at drama school, before we went in, we'd have to sign ourselves in. Maybe that was us preparing to sign an autograph every day. I don't know. So yeah, I'm ready. If anyone wants an autograph, sure. I'll
awesome.
Yeah.
We'll have to work on that. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming back again and giving us more insight into Angus and up to season 3, episode 5. And there's a lot more to go. So we'll be looking
There's a lot more to go. You guys have not seen anything yet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for having me back. I love talking about this show. So yeah, it's I love talking to fans. I love all of it. So yeah, thank you. It's been an honor to come back once again.
Yeah, and they rewrote the question a little bit, or actually it's a statement of their prediction. In the last episode, which was for, I guess, them 4, they haven't seen 5 yet, Bryce's dream about being healed by the doctor may have been fabricated by those who want to obtain Captain Garnett's DNA. Angus should be careful and warn them. And then Sharnat said, he said, oops, sorry, I hit the wrong one. He says, I watched episode 5 last night. I'm pretty sure that the thing with Bryce is unrelated to Arc 22. Angus and Kelly got transported on home base, so the same thing probably like had happened with Bryce. Yeah, it was a mess.
Fan theories. Yeah,
the fan theories are so fun.
Yeah,
and we don't do as many as we used to because we were so wrong all the time.
Go on. What's
2 years and 4 years?
What's the fan theory you have about season 3?
I'm not going to say anything because no, I'll tell you off screen. I don't want to say it on screen.
All right, fair.
But because I have almost said it a couple of times on our review shows. So, but I've been trying to be good and not, not do too many bad things.
Sure.
But
Okay.
but what Marcia?
I was gonna say that at least Angus hasn't encountered the beasties. That's what I call the little.
That's right. Yes.
That would be curtains for him. You know, that would be lights out, buddy. There's no way getting out of that one. Woo! Holy. Yeah, that'd be a tough escape.
That is a tough thing. But Ryan, thank you so much for coming, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
So stay on a few minutes extra after we're done, and because I want to tell you one or two things. But to everyone, thank you all for coming. We're going to ask Ryan back after the season is over with. We've got more people coming. Sadly, the only ones that confirmed the last few days have been people from the librarians. So I'm still waiting for some confirmation for more guests for the ARC. So everyone take care, and we'll see you again tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Time is our review show for episode 5 of the ARC. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.